WLWT investigates, calling it an accelerant for youth violence. Cincinnati's mayor says the city is now taking steps to blunt social media's impact on teenagers.
Obviously not an easy task since tech-savvy kids know how to hide their digital footprint. WLWT News 5's Todd Dykes shares why city leaders are making online threats a priority now.
The sight of teenagers causing a ruckus at the banks along Cincinnati's riverfront last year points to a troubling trend.
How many fights are recorded on YouTube, right?
We have taken very seriously this threat.
The threat Mayor Aftab Pureval is talking about stems from teenage arguments that start online and then turn into physical violence.
Two factors are really spreading that violence.
Pureval says one factor is the accessibility of guns.
And the second is social media. Kids' ego or their self-image will be wrapped up in social media. There will be some kind of disagreement or they feel like they've been disrespected. There is no doubt that social media continues to be an accelerant, particularly for youth crime.
Now, city leaders, including Police Chief Teresa Thigi, are taking action.
Our comprehensive plan to disrupt the violence actually has an action team that is devoted to social media. The chief has devoted resources to our intelligence departments to monitor social media, particularly when we think violence is about to pop off.
Understanding the secretive ways some teens communicate using smartphones is a smart move, says Steve Smith, who shares social media insights with local families through his company, A Wired Family.
And I tell parents, everything I'm showing you today is on your child's phone.
Smith says teenagers are usually 10 steps ahead of their parents when it comes to keeping online chats with their friends and potential foes private. Smith's insights come from surveys he does with recent high school grads, asking about how they used social media when they were kids.
The big issue, the most significant issue is parents will lock down a phone, but they don't realize if there's a browser on that phone, every app is also a website today.
So parents who think they've shut down hidden conversations in apps like Snapchat, conversations that can spiral into bad behavior, are often misguided since kids can simply log into apps on a web browser.
It comes up in every presentation I've probably made this year is, how was my kid able to have a Snapchat account?
It's that kind of parental disconnect Smith is working to address while city leaders keep an eye out for heated online rhetoric.
What I see today is people understand there's a problem and they got to learn how to manage that problem.
It's hard to keep ahead of these kids. So, by the way, again, Todd Dykes reporting there. That expert who Todd was talking with explained how a lot of teenagers actually get the money to download very costly apps that can create these deep fakes or allow for these private conversations.
He said the teenagers often use birthday cash to buy prepaid credit cards that could be spent online, usually with no questions asked. And I got to say, I'm not trying to be a nerd or an old stogie or old fogey rather, but MMA fighting and the UFC, it used to be boxing. Now it's so violent and kids are all watching that stuff and they're trying to emulate that with their social media fights and
video
challenges.
Games and everything that they're seeing out there.
It's too much. It's dialed up too much.
But I agree with them that so often, I feel it with my kids. They're, a few steps ahead of me and I'm just still trying to figure it all out. So great information.